General Hospital spoilers tease that Kristina's life spirals into chaos and heartbreak after suffering devastating losses that push her to the brink of madness. The death of her daughter shattered her world, leaving her emotionally unmoored. However, the subsequent loss of her sister Sam drives Kristina into a mental state that teeters on the edge of complete collapse. This unbearable grief becomes the fuel for her obsession with vengeance, targeting those she blames for her suffering. Kristina's descent into darkness and her eventual rise within her father's organization create a whirlwind of drama, betrayal, and tragic consequences. Kristina's vendetta begins to take shape as she focuses her fury on Ava Jerome. In Kristina's mind, Ava represents the source of all her pain. Kristina believes Ava must pay for what she perceives as Ava's role in her daughter's tragic death. Adding to her anguish is Kristina's conviction that Ava's presence somehow contributed to Sam's untimely demise. These beliefs feed her growing desire for revenge, a desire so intense that it becomes all-consuming. Yet Kristina, despite her rage, understands her limitations. She lacks the power, resources, and cunning to bring down someone as formidable as Ava on her own. Desperate for help, Kristina turns to her father, Sonny Corinthos, pleading with him to take action against Ava. Kristina's request is simple but ruthless. She wants Ava destroyed, or at the very least imprisoned, so that she can no longer hurt anyone. Sonny, however, is deeply conflicted. While he sympathizes with Kristina's pain, he cannot ignore the fact that Ava is the mother of his young daughter, Avery. Sonny has always been protective of Avery and knows that taking drastic action against Ava could have devastating consequences for his child. Furthermore, Sonny has worked hard to maintain a tenuous peace with Ava for Avery's sake, and he is reluctant to jeopardize that fragile stability. Kristina's frustration with Sonny's reluctance quickly turns into anger. She reminds him of the many sins Ava has committed against their family, particularly the death of Sonny's son, Morgan. Kristina accuses Sonny of turning a blind eye to Ava's misdeeds, arguing that Morgan's death alone should be enough reason to seek justice. She cannot comprehend why Sonny would allow Ava to continue living her life unpunished, seemingly free of the consequences of her actions. Sonny, caught between his love for his children and his sense of responsibility, tries to reason with Kristina, but her grief has made her deaf to his arguments. In an attempt to defuse the situation and distract Kristina from her vendetta, Sonny offers her an opportunity to step into the family business. He suggests that taking on responsibilities within the Corinthos organization could provide her with a sense of purpose and help her channel her emotions more constructively. To his relief, this strategy appears to work, at least initially. Kristina throws herself into the work, showing surprising aptitude and determination. The distraction provides her with a temporary reprieve from her obsession with Ava, and Sonny begins to hope that his daughter might finally be finding a way to heal. However, this peace proves to be short-lived. When tragedy strikes again, Sonny's world is turned upside down. Michael, his beloved son and a key figure in the Corinthos organization, loses his life in a violent confrontation with a rival mob. Devastated and overcome with guilt, Sonny decides to step away from the business he has spent his life building. With Michael gone, Sonny sees no path forward for himself and makes the fateful decision to pass the reins of the organization to Kristina. He believes that giving her control will honor Michael's memory and provide Kristina with the means to protect the family's legacy. Unbeknownst to Sonny, this decision sets off a chain of events that will have catastrophic consequences. Kristina, despite her apparent success in the business, has never truly embraced it. Her heart is not in running the Corinthos organization. Her every action is driven by her unresolved anger and grief. The position of power only amplifies her darker impulses, and with Sonny no longer at the helm, Kristina feels emboldened to act on her long-held desire for revenge against Ava. Using her newfound authority, Kristina begins orchestrating a plan to eliminate Ava once and for all. She leverages the resources of the Corinthos organization, enlisting Sonny's loyal enforcers to carry out her orders. Despite the warnings and hesitations of those around her, Kristina is resolute in her mission. She convinces herself that removing Ava is not just about vengeance, but also about protecting the family from future harm. In her mind, she is acting as both a daughter seeking justice and a leader safeguarding her legacy. The fallout from Kristina's actions is swift and devastating. Her relentless pursuit of Ava creates a ripple effect that threatens to tear the Corinthos family apart. Sonny, upon discovering Kristina's plans, is horrified. He realizes too late that his decision to place her in charge was a grave mistake, one born out of his own grief and desperation. Sonny's attempts to intervene come too late to prevent the damage from being done. Kristina's actions not only put Ava's life in jeopardy, but also endanger Avery, creating a situation that Sonny had tried so hard to avoid. The consequences of Kristina's choices extend far beyond the immediate danger to Ava. Her willingness to use the Corinthos organization as a tool for personal vendettas undermines the trust and loyalty that Sonny worked so hard to cultivate within his ranks. The organization begins to fracture, with key allies questioning Kristina's judgment and motives. Rivals see an opportunity to exploit the chaos, and the Corinthos family finds itself under siege from multiple fronts. Kristina, meanwhile, is forced to confront the cost of her actions. The weight of her decisions begins to take a toll on her, and she struggles with the realization that her quest for revenge has only deepened the pain she was trying to escape. The lines between justice and vengeance blur, leaving her to question whether she has truly honored the memory of her loved ones or betrayed their values. The story reaches a dramatic climax as Sonny and Kristina face off in a confrontation that lays bare the depth of their pain and the complexity of their relationship. Sonny, torn between his role as a father and his duty as a leader, must decide how to handle Kristina's betrayal. Kristina, defiant and unrepentant, refuses to back down, believing that her actions were justified. The emotional stakes are heightened by the presence of their shared grief, creating a powerful and poignant moment that underscores the tragedy of their situation. As the dust settles, the Corinthos family is left to pick up the pieces. The consequences of Kristina's actions will have lasting implications, not just for the family, but for the entire community of Port Charles. The question of whether forgiveness is possible lingers over the storyline, leaving viewers to grapple with the complexities of love, loss, and redemption. In the end, Kristina's journey is a harrowing exploration of the destructive power of grief and the lengths to which a person can be driven by pain. Her rise to power and subsequent fall serve as a cautionary tale, highlighting the importance of resilience, empathy, and the pursuit of justice over revenge. The drama and emotional depth of the storyline promise to keep audiences captivated as the characters navigate the fallout and attempt to find a path toward healing.